Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a new video that's commonly known as the 10 style challenge, but I did 7. The reason why I did 7 is because the video was going to be super long, and even though I didn't do the 3 that were left and I did 7, the video ended up being really long and I had to speed the clip so much that it's I don't know if it's uncomfortable to watch in this speed, but I hope it's still entertaining and you get the whole point. Anyway, I I hope you enjoy this, even though it looks so fast. It really goes that fast. But imagine, on the first one that I did, that's the original one, it took me about 50 minutes to do it. And that's a really long time for a video, so I had to speed it up so much for it to turn out to be, I don't know, 3-4 minutes. And 3 or 4 minutes for one drawing sounds like a lot. On a YouTube video, it's 10 times faster than it originally was. So wow, and I hope this doesn't ruin it, but and you like it still and you enjoy my other styles too. You can really see me struggling at first with the clothes. I had an idea, but it didn't work out, and I ended up doing just like kind of like a jacket over striped shirt. And that's because I was watching a TV show, Money Heist, and Tokyo had that striped shirt, and I was like, that looks cute, let's do that to my character as well. And the stars were like, she looks really boring, let's give her stars in her cheeks, because I need to add things in their cheeks. Foster House for Imaginary Friends was one of my favorite TV shows growing up. It had all of these colorful characters and they had really weird personalities. I thought they were super funny and I loved it. I remember that sometimes I had to be at work with my dad and with my brother, and they had computers there, so we would go and log into Cartoon Network, and I would play this game that you were Frankie and you had to catch all the plates and cups and mugs that the Duchess was throwing from the first floor, and you had like a pile of plates and coffee mugs, and it was super hard for me, and I really enjoyed that game. I don't know why I loved it so much. It was super simple, but I don't know, it was super fun as well. I really loved the art from this show. It's super beautiful. It was so, for me, it was super original and creative, and I really loved it. And Frankie, I love her. I really liked her growing up. I was like, I want to be her. She was a teenager, I think, in the show. And I don't know, she was super nice and she was smart and funny. Danny Phantom. Oh my god, I loved Danny Phantom so much growing up. I had a crush on Danny so hard. Now, as an adult, because I am, uh, it is super hard to believe that no girl liked Danny besides Sam. That's that's not it. No. Also, I ship them so much, Sam and Danny. I love them together. I think it was one of my first ships ever, without knowing I was shipping them. And the style from this, it's from the same author than My Fairy Odd Parents, and I love it so much. It's super fun, and I made the round eyes on my character, and it looks so creepy, so weird, super weird. You see this? Oh my god, no! It was like no, no girl. So I ended up using Paulina as a model for the eyes, and I think it turned out way better. That with round eyes, they were so weird. This style took me really long because I was doing the drawing with this super thin line, and then I realized they were super thick, the lines from the characters. I ended up tracing over my drawing to make it thicker, and it wasn't even as thick as it was supposed to be. Yes, I said thick a lot of times. And but I really liked the way it turned out. It took me, I don't know, about 15 minutes to do this one, or 1 hour, because I was struggling so much with the lines. But I was really satisfied about the result. I think it turned out really cute and kind of sassy. I like her. Kids Next Door, one of my favorite TV shows growing up. I'm gonna say this about all of them, but for real, I have a really special place in my heart for all of these cartoons. I remember that we did a lot of role playing while growing up with my friends. Like, I'm number three, I'm number five. And I seriously loved number five so much. I wanted to be her. She was so badass and amazing for real. I loved her. And she was super fun and smart. And number three was the cutie pie. She was super sweet and nice. This style is super cute and nice, and it's super simple too. Maybe you are all watching and saying, she didn't even do the effort to do something more complicated. And you are partially right. I wanted to do more difficult stuff, but I was really struggling to do them fast. And so this video got longer and longer and longer, and I said, okay, I have to find styles that aren't that difficult or that complicated so I can make them fast. And up until I do draw faster, I decided to do these styles that are super cute. Tim Burton, well, what can I say? He's one of my favorite artists out there. He is so amazing. I've been captivated by his art since I was very little, and I don't know, he has this way, this kind of aesthetic that is so beautiful that it's really, I don't know, captivating. And I tried to recreate that with this. I used the corpse bride as a model for my character, and I been in love with this movie since it came out. I think I was very little when it came out. Let me check. when the Corpse Bride came out. It came out in 2005. That means I was 7 years old. Yeah. To be 7 years old and to not care and enjoy movies. I really love that movie. At first I was kind of creeped out, I think, for the characters, but growing up I rewatched it a lot and I ended up loving it. As the same with Nightmare Before Christmas is one of my favorite movies ever. I think it's because the aesthetic and Jack Skellington. I love him. I was so obsessed with him and the whole movie. I have Jack and Oogie Boogie plushies. I had a perfume of Jack. I had a wristwatch of Jack Skellington. I don't know. And a keychain of Sally. I really love that movie. And I don't know, the whole aesthetic that Tim Burton brings is super special, and I don't know, it's just beautiful, and hopefully one day I can give out the same energy, the same aesthetic and creativity that Tim Burton does. Winx Club. To say I was obsessed is a little bit of an understatement. I lived for this cartoon. I was so, I don't know, I was so in love with the characters and the story. There was a Winx Club online and I was a part of the club, of course, and I would spend hours playing the games that weren't even games, where like you have the characters and you can put them in a specific scenario and you have like furniture and colors and you can choose wherever you want to put them, and that was the whole game. And there was this other game that you could color them. That was basically coloring the characters, and I would always color Bloom's hair black because she looked so fierce in black. She looked amazing. And since this cartoon came out, I was so in love with the characters, and I love Bloom so much. And with my also with my friends, we would role play as the characters. I was Bloom, of course, and my two other friends were Stella and Flora. And my other friend, that's the only one left from that friend group, she confessed to me that she didn't even really like Winx, but she wanted to be our friend. So she said she wanted to be a pixie because she didn't even really watch the show. I love her. She's the only one left. And I was, I don't know, 5 when I started watching this, and I believed I was a fairy with this show, which it was kind of dangerous for me because I tried to jump out of my bunk bed on the top of it and try to fly, because I thought that if I tried to jump I would grow wings and I would fly like a fairy. Yeah, that's I wasn't really bright. The last one is Gravity Falls. I love Gravity Falls so much. I think it's really fun and really creative and original, and I love that a kid's show is really enjoyable to adults as well. And it was really appealing for me. I was, I think, 14 maybe when it came out. Let me check. I'm gonna check because I have the computer here, right here, so... Yeah, the release was in 2012, so yeah, I was 14 or 13. It depends on the time of the year, and I really liked it. I don't know, I thought the whole mystery thing was really attractive for me to watch. And the fact that they had creatures and a book that was written by a mystery someone, amazing. I really loved it. And I don't know, I wanted it to keep on going, but I think it was a smart idea to actually be like, we're gonna finish this on a high note, and instead of going and stretching it up until it doesn't make any sense. I don't think that's a good idea, to stretch series up until the moment that even your own fans are like, please finish it because it's not making sense anymore. That's on Riverdale. Okay, and yeah, I really love it, and I think she looks really cute in the styles of Gravity Falls. It's basically a clone of Wendy. It's just Wendy with a different style and a longer face. Yeah, but it's basically her. So here are the final results. Let me know in the comments which one do you like the most, and thank you so much for watching. I'm super happy that you're here, and thank you. Okay, this is the end of the video. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. And here's my other social media if you want to follow me there. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you the next time. Bye!